Evening, everybody. How are we? Welcome. Happy Friday, one and all. Hope you've had a decent week. I hope it's been all right. It's been a long week back here. I'll be honest. It's just there's been lots going on, lots going on. But we've, that's fine. That's fine. We've got to where we are. We've had a lovely time overall. Friday night streams are always going to be good. They're always going to be fun. Well, loads to catch up on. I'm trying to make a bit of space on my desk because for some reason my desk seems to be full of literally everything in the house. I don't really understand how or why, but it's starting to climb up and over amongst me. And it's dragged since Wednesday, says Ian. Yeah, I'd feel it out. It's the school holidays do that a little bit, console. Just a little bit, yeah. Ziggurath, thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate the raid. That's very kind indeed. Hope your stream was good. Pleasure for all your team coming to join us. Hope you're all well. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, brand new people. Welcome in, everybody, to Season 2 of Build a Nation Scotland. Aberdeen. European Adventure. Over before it began, sadly, which was a bit frustrating, but we'll go through the results in a minute. But yeah, we're out of Europe, which is fine. Just means another year's worth of building. It's a build a nation, it's not a be a nation. So actually, that's a nice little slogan. I might keep that from now on. Yeah, it's a build a nation, not a be a nation. We've got that. We did sign a goalkeeper. I'll explain who that is in a minute. Those of you who are here on Monday will know. It is an Arsenal goalkeeper. Because our goalkeeper went rubbish and started costing us loads and loads of goals. So we thought we'd get someone else in there. Evening Rage, evening Jake, evening Jason, Calispira, my friend. Hope you're well. Welcome in. Ropper, Console, Ziggurath. Skinny Paul, welcome in. Martin, and Andre is here. Ian, Rougeau, Dan. Loads of people chilling in the background. If you're brand new, welcome in. Drop yourselves a follow. Make yourselves nice and comfortable. That's what we need to do. Because if you're not, then why would you make yourself uncomfortable? Shall we start talking about some things that somebody's ADHD may have kicked off today? Because I said, like, look, you know how easily I get distracted, don't you? Yeah, I get distracted quite easily. Turns out I get distracted very easily. So the new Premier League cards came out. It's not another podcast yet, Rouge, although I did put a TikTok out and a YouTube short today, so that's pretty much like having a podcast, right? But yeah, we started on the card collection. So I'll show you what I pulled today. Football card podcast incoming. So Matazua is one. What else we got? We got Nico Williams is another. Sanderberger. Future Stars, lad from Bournemouth. Don't know how you pronounce his name, so I'm not going to even try. Rookie card for Mason Clark. Ruben Diaz, not too shabby. These are the weird ones, right? This is like where they get into tops. Is like, so Beast Mode, Brian Maggio, rookie card. Shiny Pascal Gross. We've got Tammy Abraham as well. We've also got Erling Haaland with the Premier League jaggedy thing behind him, so that's quite good. Jason says, if you were a nation, which nation would you be? Honestly, I would be I'd probably be Scotland. We got Minter from Bournemouth. Rougeau says, to be fair, to collect some of the 25, 26 cards, they're pretty good. They are decent, to be honest. Aiden Heaven is there as well. Evening Gudger, how are you, buddy? Brian Maggio is already going to be a cult hero. Well, we like that. Junior Krupi, Beast Mode. And then, I mean, now this is the problem, right, with them coming out yesterday, because they came out yesterday, these Topps cards, right? they should really have just waited and got the transfer window out the way, because things like that for Yuri Tielemans, it's just a bit slapdash, isn't it? Yeah. And then Lupolo Bai, rookie card from Fulham. Don't know if he's any good or not. Rookie card of Tutierov. Tutierov. Pedro Porro is there as well. We've got the Premier League Jed Spence with the colour background. It's keeping the rookie cards just in case you need to pull a Max Dowman. I know. We've got Chris Wood. And what we did get, and I've put this in the Discord, we've got a 10 of 10 John McGinn. So that's not bad for the first time pulling a set of tops cards, is it? I've got a numbered McGinn. Look at that. Look how class that is. So I've already been told by my friends at Tops to go get that in a little mag sleeve, a little mag case. So I need to do that actually. I'll get that done. It's the only mag thing they're going to have around here. Yes, that literally means that there's only 10 of them, Ropper. So that means that, like, basically the most expensive one is 1 of 10 out of these, but then 1 of 1 is the most expensive ones you can get. So that's quite cool as well, by the way. This is what the kids pulled. A bit baller. Better check. So we've got some decent ones. And again, the kids got a couple of packs last night as well. I bought them 4 packs. Future star Chris Rigg. So yeah, so we've got cards, which again we'll do for subs and stuff as normal. But should we get in? Do you want to see what we've done? And watch the anticlimax when you go, is that the Arsenal goalkeeper? Because the thing is, Dan, right? You've questioned which Arsenal goalkeeper was it, and you were here when we did it. You were here when we signed him. It wasn't quite Mark Poom. It's Ilan Melier. So I mean, it is a little bit baity, really, in terms of like the title. Just like, we've signed an Arsenal goalkeeper. Going, have you? I mean, technically. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. Obviously, the best bit was not from Arsenal in game, but hey. This is the internet, right? This is exactly how you get people in. So yeah, we signed Melier, free transfer, because Destinoglu wasn't doing very well. 6 goals conceded in 4 games. Much higher quality than I thought. I think so as well, actually. Why is he number 46? I don't know, because the thing was, right, I should have given him number 1. But I still wasn't 100% sure that he was going to be the number 1 goalkeeper. So that was the thing. Jason, when was he 2? Don't understand the question. You might have to rephrase that, James. Go again. He's at Arsenal now. He's the backup goalkeeper at Arsenal now, I think. So Destinoglu wasn't very good. Let a couple of silly goals in. So yeah, we brought him out. I thought, fine, we'll stick Melier in. Dan Neil has signed as well. So, you know, there he goes there. So we've got 2 former Premier League players in the squad right now. I'm impressed by the negotiation skill or the downfall. Bit of both. Console, little bit of both. $5,000 wages, not very much. 4-2-3-1. What's happening, TJ? I know. I'm a changed woman, Ropper. There's just a lot of things that I've done differently in this game. Yeah, it's all, there's a few things that we have to fix. Some things still don't work yet. So we'll get there. We'll get where we get to be honest. Frenchman should be the second, then the young Turkish goalkeeper first. Well, we should be, James. That was the plan, but the Turkish goalkeeper started playing shit, so we dropped him. That's why we had to bring the French goalkeeper in. My plan was to have the Turkish goalkeeper as the starter, but he then just started deciding not to bother catching the ball. So That was a bit of a shame, to be honest. We're still waiting for Mvue and Andrews Tete. Mvue would be awesome, wouldn't he? Meslier nowhere near as good as Ersan. Well, James, I'm gonna present you the facts of the game that Ersan Destinoglu has conceded 6 goals in 4 games. Right? He's conceded in Europe. He's conceded 11 goals in 6 games in the league. In fact, in total, sorry. Right? 11 goals in 6 games is bad. Okay? Meslier, granted, has only played 1 match but hasn't conceded a goal. So, whilst he might look better, he's not playing better. So that's why also Meslier is signed as a backup. Yeah. And agreed, Console, we can flip him. Exactly. This is why I love it. Backseating's class. So he's consistent at being shite. That's it. Exactly. Did I qualify for the Conference League phase? No, Pino, unfortunately not. And that's why we had to bring Meslier in. Because what happened was we beat Limassol 3-0 and 4-0 and thought everything's fine. Brilliant. Lovely. Right? Then we played Mulder, lost 2-0. I don't know if we can actually watch the goals properly, but it was it was worrying. This was the start of the downfall of Destinoglu, to be honest. In fact, it may have even been the Hibs game as well, really. Let's see how these highlights actually work on the catch up, right? The problem with the Turkish guys, he forgot he had hands. That was a huge problem, wasn't it? So here's Juve down the wing, inside to Ferry. We've given the ball away here, by the way. Eriksson, counter-attack. There's Tobias Lawrenson, Ropper. Former Odds Ball Club striker. There's Niseta. Okay, so he's not to blame for that one, but that is still a goal, right? Okay, so that was 1-0. Then there's this one where the ball comes back out. Oh no, not you, Console. Right, we've got a save here. That's good. Is this where we counter attack? Do we score from this? It's difficult to tell, isn't it? So Ramsey picks the ball up here. Bassi, this might be us on the attack actually. No, it's not. No, this is us getting caught out. So watch this. He falls down. He falls down before the shot's even gone in. Like, he's already gone down. So, no idea what he's done there. That's shocking. And then, I mean, well, we actually get on the counter-attack here. That's fine. That's nice. We thought, okay, cool, we can get something. Some sort of a comeback. That'll be great. We'll actually pull it back to 2-2. Here's Angulo. 2-2. Everyone's happy. And then this happens. So he's got to save it from there. Surely. He's got to save it from there. Right, so that's not good. And then the next match he comes and he misses a cross. So it's just like, oh, do you know what? He was causing me too much frustration. So he's on the bench for a little bit now. And we've got another goalkeeper in. So that's the long and short of where we're at right now. When's our next match? Oh yeah, that's right, Celtic in a week. So we've got that to look forward to. So we also remember you might not have seen this on Monday. We got offered an interview for the Celtic job. That was bizarre. As part of a Build a Nation, didn't expect to be offered that interview early doors. Obviously, for Build a Nation, not really useful. So we decided not to go for the interview for that. And then we got offered the chance to manage the Dutch national team as well, which again, for a builder nation, not ideal. So I had to turn down the international job there. So yeah, right. Let's try and sell Will Ferry. Oh, apparently he doesn't want to leave now. Right, great. Could do a selling him actually just to sort of balance the books up. It's slightly ironic you replace him with a goalkeeper that many would give the same criticism in real life. Do you know what? Absolutely, console. Like, but we're Aberdeen. I think we've also got to remember where we are in the world, right? Like, you know, we don't have a lot of choice. You know, we've got to remember that opportunities are going to be limited. The sorts of players that we want to sign aren't going to be, you know, necessarily the top tier players. So there's a little bit of that we need to think about and navigate. So yeah, and then again, there's this whole 4-2-3-1 thing, which I don't really like. So yeah, there's quite a bit that's going down at the moment that we need to think about. So actually, let's tell you what, let's counter-attack today rather than gegenpress. How are we doing against Rangers Celtic? Getting beat lots. Getting beat against most teams, to be honest. But it's fine. We're only one season in, so we've got loads of time. This save's not going anywhere. We're in here for the long haul, so we'll still be playing this save next season at the start of 27. So you're not doing the heart. What do you do? Not doing the heart. I mean, can we? I mean, we're not doing a hearts in terms of finishing third in real life, but I mean, in game we finished above hearts, so we're actually doing better than hearts. If that was your point, James. Yeah. In that case, yeah, we're doing better than hearts in game. So Rangers finished at first, Celtic finished second, Falkirk finished third, we were fourth, Hearts were fifth, and then Kilmarnock was sixth. So Falkirk and they were runners up in the cup as well. Hence why we got into Europe. So basically, they played Rangers in the cup, and because of that, the fourth European spot opened up. I'll tell you what, I wonder whether or not there's a chance to get Pierce Charles then, if we pay all his wages, right? Can we add a... is there like a sort of... is his contract out? Okay. So future additional fees. Optional future fee. Let's say optional future fee of 7 million quid. Right. Now we're not gonna buy him, obviously, but let's see if we can put that in there. How many goalkeepers do we need? You've played Football Manager before, console. You know we need about 6 goalkeepers, surely. We've already signed 14 players, so probably could do with another couple just in case. And look, as I don't think we're going to get Charles in, so this is one of those, like, we could always have him in the background, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's coming. In fact, we beat Celtic last time we played them. So I wonder whether we're going to do the same. How long until we need this? Till we need the strength in net, TJ, even though we've got 5 on the books. Look, if we don't concede goals, then we don't lose games, right? So I reckon we start with a tactic that plays with 6 goalkeepers. Try and tell me I'm wrong. Show me where it's wrong. Doesn't make, you know what I mean? Yeah, so away to Celtic next. I know we beat Celtic at the last match of the season, but we are early in the season, so maybe there's a chance. Maybe. I do think we go counter-attack first of all, and then try and sort of like start to go forward from there. Right, Rangers have gone 4 for 4. So that's not ideal, is it? Right, strap in then, folks. It's time to play Celtic. Let's get this going, shall we? We need to get season 2 fully warmed up. We're 3 games in. We've won 1, we've drawn 1, we've lost 1. Let's see how it goes against one of the league favourites, shall we? I mentioned on Monday as well that I've got the season 1 video recorded. I just need to make sure that's edited. My plan was to get it up and ready for this weekend, but that looks like it might have to roll into Monday, to be honest. So we'll have to we'll see how we get with that, and then of course, ideally, we'll get season 2 finished in a couple of weeks, and then we can start getting some momentum with the save. Because we're away on Monday. I should probably mention that already. We're away on Monday. So there will be no stream Monday night. We will be back Friday. Might do Wednesday, we'll see. Just try and play catch up, to be honest. So yeah, so I'll probably use Sunday to try and edit. I was going to use the last couple of nights to edit, but I've just been absolutely knackered. So Tuesday, Wednesday, I was like full of good intentions, but kids just took forever to get to bed. So I was like, oh, just need to try and sit down and sort stuff out. Me and Mrs. J still haven't sorted the holiday out for a couple of weeks, which again will be part of, like, there'll be no streaming that week because we'll be on holiday if we actually manage to get it booked. Right, there you go. There's 1-0. Okay, right. There you go, James. Mellier's now conceded a goal. You're right. We need to put the Turkish guy back in. Told me. Well, there you go, James. You go and play your game. Yeah? Yeah. This is not about what you know. This is about what I know. Slough's lovely time of this year. I'm not getting a Slough. I'm not going to Slough. Still technically injured. Oh, why is Nuster just backed off there? Why is the defender decided not to bother getting in touched? That's nonsense. That's absolute nonsense, that. Look at this. He's actually got the ball, right? He gets the ball here, right? He's favourite for it. Why has he moved out of the way? Oh, unbelievable. You wonder why you've got Leeds fans telling you he's a rubbish goalkeeper. Just point this out, James. Not sure if you are aware. I think you might be. This isn't real. Like, this isn't real football. This is just a video game. I could be wrong, but I'm 99% sure this doesn't affect the real world. Mrs. Console's trying to convince you it's a good idea to go to Eden Project and a blow up tent. That, oh God, no, not a tent, not a tent. Like, tents. Oh, honestly, man, who actually likes camping? Seriously, like, no, not at all, not at all. It's just something disgusting when it comes to the idea of camping. Gotta wonder what on earth people are on about trying to do it. Evening 33, how are you, pal? Welcome in, it's James on YouTube, or are you talking to yourself again? No, the James that we're speaking of, he is here. Yeah, he is definitely there. Yeah, it's a YouTube thing. But I can understand why you think I'm talking to myself. Welcome in, by the way, and I appreciate the resub. So let's when we spin it around 33, we'll open up a pack, right? Liking camping equals being on a register, says Sean. I think you're probably right. I think if you like camping, then you have to be on a register, because that's like probably the only place you can really hide away from society, isn't it? It's just like, why would you camp? Like, you don't have to. Nobody has to camp really anymore. Nooster out to Jensen. Joof drops her shoulder, cuts back in. Watson goes round. Angulo straight at the goalkeeper. Oh. Should have been 3-1. Sean says, my in-laws love camping, but they are German. That explains it. I don't think you can explain it away by being German. I think that feels far too simplistic to sort of explain it away, going, you know what, well, they're German. That's what they're like. I'm not necessarily sure that the Germans are known for camping. Maybe they are. I don't know. I'm arguing Disneyland over camping for my son's birthday. We're saving 800 quid by not flying. It's mental. What about and are you doing the Eurostar? That's over the top. See, like, that's not Melia's fault at all. Let's get Angulo off. Bassi can go on. Glamping is ridiculous. £500 to stay in a yurt for a weekend in someone's back garden. That's just posh camping, innit? That's, yeah, I'm not for that either, Ash. Like, do you know what? I'll slum it at a travel lodge. That's literally the lowest I'll go. A travel lodge, not a Holiday Inn, a travel lodge. Lobbin's gone round. Grip, cross, Duke for the back post. Comebacks on, everyone. Console says, I don't mind the idea of camping or caravanning, but you give the kid a tent or Disneyland for his birthday, he's not choosing the tent. Exactly. Okay, now this is good. This is good play. Yeah, and this is us playing 4-3-3, by the way. Not 4-2-3-1. Oh, here we go. Bassey's intercepted. Oh, he's giving it away, though. Oh, come on, Bassey. Lobbing down the line. Bassey, one touch. Goes past the defender. Leaves 3 players behind him. Plays the ball for Barney Stewart. 3-2. Come on. Look at that touch there from Bassey. Great pass through. Barney Stewart with the finish. Stayed in one of those Euro camps a while ago. Train ride again to Rome. Great location. Only problem was there was essentially camping in a chicken coop. Sometimes that happens. Right, 3-2. We pulled it back. Okay. Better second half performance. Not very good in the first. So maybe a 4-3-3 is better against the big guns. When's our next match? Oh, so it's all right. It's in a couple of days, so we haven't got too long to worry about it. Okay. Problem is, we shouldn't have given them a 3-goal head start, should we? That's the main problem. All right. 33. Because you resubbed, let's get one of these then, shall we? Let's open it up. We've already got, I should say about 33. You'll like this. Before we get started, because yeah, we've started on the new ones with the kids, right? There you go, look at that. Yeah. We've got Chris Rigg, Future Stars. We've got a Tutierov rookie card as well. Right, let's see what we got here then. So there's 10 in this pack. 10 in the packs, okay? See what we've got. Right. First card. Gabriel Martinelli. Louis Coyle. Cedric Kipre. Normal John McGinn. Not the 10 of 10 that we've got earlier. Normal John McGinn. Lucas Nmecha. We've got Stars of the Premier League, Alexis McAllister. We've got Igor Thiago Beast Mode. We've got Michael Coyote, Premier League background. Florin Wirtz. And Bruno Fernandes. So that isn't a bad pack. No major shinies in there. No big expensive cards. But we'll see what we can get from that going forward. Barton's resubbed. Matt Blade's resubbed. Right, come on then, Barton. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. You were pretty successful before, I think, when we did the stickers, weren't you? So let's see what we've got, shall we? We have Emil Smith Rowe. Souza. We've got Future Stars, Joel Drakes Thomas. We've got Chemsdean Talby. We've got Nikola Milenkovic. We get into the shiny ones. So Nitro Boost Daniel Munoz. We've got a Fly the Flag Martin Odegaard. We have Jay De Silva. Ferdi Kadioglu. And Future Stars, Divine Mukasa from Man City. So no shiny in that one either, sadly. These are £3.50? £3.50 a pack. So I bought, let's say, they came out yesterday, so I was like, right, I'll get a couple in and just see how they get on. Matt Blade, here's yours. Malik Chow. Former Sunderland striker Ellis Sims. Well, Coventry striker Ellis Sims. Rookie card Jesse Derry. Got, okay. James Tarkowski. Everton. We've actually got a Golden Lion rookie card, Rayan. So Rayan, gold rookie card, Golden Lion, Premier League logo on there, bit of detail, thicker card, embossed, Premier League stuff on the back. That's a nice card. That is good. We've got a Stars of the Premier League, Emil Smith Rowe. Beast Mode, Benjamin Seshko. Kevin Sade of Brentford. And Dominic Zabozlai. So yeah. So that Golden Lion, Rayan, rookie card as well. Think that's going to go into one of our protectors, I think. So, not bad, team. Not bad. So you think that's going to be worth a bob or two? It should be, yeah. I mean, I don't think the Golden Lions are particularly rare per se, but because it's a rookie card as well, then it's like there's a chance that it might be worth something a bit more. But I don't know whether it's probably not worth as much as the John McGinn, because that's a numbered card, so the John McGinn's probably worth a bit more. With that being the 10 of 10. So there's only 10 of those. Whereas these, there's quite a few of these, but it might still worth a few quid. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. Well done, team. Oh, dopamine. What am I like? What am I like? But thank you, by the way. Resubbers, you wonderful, wonderful people. Guess where I'm off to tomorrow? Buy more product. Yeah, I think I will do. Jesper Tordilsken. Now, that was a goalkeeper we looked at, wasn't it? Another one. There's another goalkeeper. Norwegian, 1-on-1, 16. Punching, 18. Reflexes, 16. Determination, 18. Handling, 8. But he is 6'5". Golden Lions are 1 in 28. All right, that's not too bad then. I was going to say I've not looked at the actual full list of what's what. I need to buy the binder, actually. That's got the full sheet in it, I think, as to what's what. I need to find a Discord, actually, again, too, as well, for this sort of thing. And play catch-up. It's always good when you can tell the other half you're buying things for the kids. Oh, Mrs. J knows. She knows that it's me. Like, I bought the packs for the kids yesterday as a sort of, like, it's out. But she didn't know that I bought those 4 packs at the same time. I think she presumed. Tonight's stream could be bad for my relationship. I mean, look, I take no responsibility for how everybody's relationship suffers because of my lust for dopamine. Right? Okay. Just because I'm irresponsible doesn't mean that you should be. Yeah. But also, if you buy cards, then you're cool, right? Good morning, suspect. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy day into you in Australia. I'm not sure what day it'll be. Probably still Friday, I think. Unless it's Saturday, and that'll confuse me. It is Saturday. See that that's mad to me. Like I know that makes complete sense. Of course it does, but now I'm like, wow, so what's that? So it's the 8th where you are. That's weird. But of course it's a thing, isn't it? Transfer deadline day today. Are we gonna go and buy any more? Keskinen submitted a transfer request. Has he? Oh, he's one of our players. Sorry, for a second I thought that was the goalkeeper we've looked at. I was like, has that goalkeeper handed a transfer request in already? I was like, I didn't really want to go and buy another goalkeeper, but I would have done if he was there. Let's quickly offer our guys out to see if we can generate some income back, because 36 players is a little bit too many when we're not going to play them all. Will ferry out, but I mean, if he does want to stay and actually fight for his shirt, fine. Quick Google, new WWE Tops cards come out on the 10th. Sorry in advance. You will be sorry, Ash. You will be sorry. Evening, El Diego. How are we, pal? There is also so what I've noticed from the very, very limited amount of googling I've done on this, despite throwing myself into it pretty quickly, there seems to be, like Pokemon cards, lots of things that come out pretty quickly for this sort of stuff. So there might well be some there's like some Merlin packs as well, which are more sort of like older player cards from like the Barclays Premiership 92, 93 that are in, and then there's like even some sort of retro thread cards as well. So there's quite a few decent looking cards in the set, so there might be some fun to be had collecting them. I'm just trying to justify this, and I don't have to justify it to yourselves or myself for that matter. And I think Mrs. J knows that this was going to happen. I think she's like, this is just going to be it, innit? Like, I know what he does. Like, whatever he does, just to please other strangers on the internet, fine, let him do it. You've got a rookie Kobe Bryant. Wow. If you have, that'll be worth a few quid. If it's in good nick. See, because I used to collect NFL cards back when I was super young. But I can't just go and buy boxes of NFL cards again. And even these, there's like, they've got different, so it's like you've got your sort of your flagship base pack, and then you've got other boxes. Like the boxes come with like rarer cards in them, and like, you know, then tins come with rarer cards in, and it's like, I don't know. There's a lot to think about. Different color, logo factors and stuff. And then lots to look at. Seems to be some discourse that Maggio and Ryan cards are really rare ones, but who knows? That gold Ryan one just there is a rare one, is it? And then the Maggio, I mean, we've got, so I've not got a numbered Maggio, that's the thing, for the Beast Mode one, but I don't really know. Yeah, it's a Beast Mode rookie card Maggio. So I'm not sure. The Ultra Beast Mode is a rare insert. A rare insert? Okay. I'll put that to one side then. Evening, Ryan. How are we, buddy? Welcome, Sean. How are we? I've also got this Jesse Derry one as well, which is quite a nice one. Again, that's a proper rookie card. So that looks like it should be worth something. But I don't know who he is. It's really rare. Does Jesse Derry have a signature? You can get a signature one, and the signature goes across the front. But yeah, I haven't got that as a sticker, unfortunately. That's just a normal. In fact, I'll show you the. His dad is Sean Derry. Oh yeah, yeah, I've got that. That looks like it should be quite rare, shouldn't it? So he's destined for big things, but we've heard that before. Well, yeah, this is the thing, innit? We've heard it all before. What are the pieces of match shirts? As in which brand? What do you mean? Sorry. Oh, that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, some of them have got shirts in as well, haven't they? I think there's a Max Dowman one. Pieces of shirt by the ball. Oh no, that's a diamond. That's a diamond, isn't it? Yeah, that's the. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's like a massive diamond, isn't it, in the middle? Yeah. So is he the kid? It's all right. He's the kid that got knocked out by the ball last year. Ah, got you. So now it starts to slowly make sense as to who it might be. Nige, welcome in, Nige. How are we? Surely the better one to collect would be the recently released Panini EFL Prestige set, only for EFL players. Still all the fancy inserts, parallels, and signatures, without the oil clubs and sports washing. Well, Nige, you've just made a case for a second set to collect, haven't you? There's because we were gonna do the EFL stickers if Sunderland didn't get promoted to the Premier League, of course. That would have been the thing. But then again, eldest Jameson, would now be into the idea of like collecting for York City ones. So that's maybe something else to spend my money on, isn't it? A 46-year-old man, I should know better. Oh. But I don't know any better. That's the problem. I don't know better. McCrory wants a payoff. I thought the bid was only for a loan. Hang on, where do I find the situation here? So yeah, Hibs made loan approach for McCrory. Negotiate no compensation. No compensation. You know what? Reject payoff. Right? Is it a loan to buy? Maybe. Maybe that could be it. The AFL Prestige sets generally have one numbered card in every pack and one autograph in each £100 hobby box. Nice. Oh, Nige, you're talking me into this, aren't I? I'm going to end up becoming a card collector now, aren't I? I love the fact that nobody seems surprised by this. Literally nobody is surprised. Everyone's just like, yeah, TJ, and what's your point? Have you not, like, do you not know how impulsive you are? Because we all do. Like, surely you know what you're like. We've literally been watching you for a few years, and we've went, honestly, just say something, and I bet you he takes it up straight away, and he's got all the kit by tomorrow. Hey, listen, kids, I've gone and got this from the internet. Like, yeah. Honestly, I'm such a liability. I shouldn't have adult money. This is like... How am I supposed to teach the kids? Do you know what I mean? Like, to be sensible. And it's me just like, la, 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 la. Like, it is what it is, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'm tempted as well, TJ says, Ropper. My brother-in-law is a big collector. Oh, and do you know what? I bet that it's expensive in Norway, Ropper. I've heard there's Tops Viaducts cards coming out soon. Have you got the Tops service station set yet, TJ? Oh, I have. Yeah. I definitely have. I've got them. Oh, speaking of which, did you see the video of a car ram raiding Weatherby services? That was wild. Okay, so we're now linked with a Tunisian player called Ayari. Tries long-range free kicks, likes the ball played to feet, likes to beat opponents, argues with officials, shoots from distances. 22 years old? Let's hold off for now, just in case. You're like a magpie, TJ. If your brain goes, oh, look, it's shiny. I know, Ryan. The irony about a magpie as well, isn't it? You know. Are we hoping to sign Giovanni Welsh? I've got no idea who Giovanni Welsh is, but let's get him on trial, shall we? Evening, Llama. How are you, buddy? Llama's the sort of person who's not gonna. Well, Llama's gonna talk sense into me, surely. In fact, no, he's not. No, Llama is gonna say it's all fine. Let him do whatever he wants to do. Yeah. How are we, Llama? How's the family, Llama? Hope they're all good. I've done something silly, Llama. What did I do? What did I do? Did a football cards? Did football cards, Llama? But we got good pulls. We got some good pulls, so it's fine. It's absolutely fine. It all makes complete sense now. Everything is absolutely starting a cult. You can't just call it a cult straight away, right? There's a little bit more to it than that. It's an organized gathering of like-minded individuals. Yeah. On the subject of cars, TJ, check general in Discord when you get... And the subject of cars? I don't think we were talking about cars, were we? Oh, yes, we were. We were talking about ram raiding. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I was just like, were we talking about cars? Yeah, I mean, you can't park there, lad. That's a dreadful bit of parking. Literally so bad. Just say it's for the kids, it'll be fine. I don't think Mrs. J believes me, Llama. I think she knows. Escalated quickly from card collector to car collector. Yeah, oh, Mrs. J's here. Shh, don't say anything. Welcome, Mrs. J. How are we? How are we, my dear? Everyone act cool. She won't suspect a thing. Llama will be like, let TJ cook, don't let him handle and pour the salt. They're an investment, surely. I'm aware you're going to spend all your wages on cards. Yeah, I'm definitely not spending it all on bits of cardboard. But Mrs. J, but look. A gold one. Ooh. It doesn't become a cult until you write a set of rules or sacrifice someone. Okay, fine, let's sacrifice. No, that's not the answer, TJ, is it? Nope, that's not what we have to say. That's not what we say around here, TJ. First thing, fine, sacrifice someone then. It's the fact you bought 2 packs today and didn't give them to the kids, which was the giveaway. Yeah, but. I've been called a cult before. At least that's what my wife said. Yeah. Llama, how can I ask you a quick question? How is morning streaming going for you? How many did you buy really? More than 2? Well, see, so I bought 4 yesterday for the boys and four for me. And then obviously the 2 that I bought today. Yeah, I've had 6. I feel like if I have to say it in front of people, then I feel like I just deserve the shame. I prefer afternoons, but it's AM or nothing. That's 10. It's not 10 because the kids got 4 of them, Chaser. And to be fair, we've opened 4. Well, we've opened 3 for subs. So, and there's still 1 left, and that's the subs one. So, if anything, I've only opened 2 really. Yeah. So I bought 2, and then the chat have bought 3. You know, so I don't see the problem here personally. Packs cost more than you get from the subs. This is worse than my vintage business model. I mean, it's literally the same as your vintage business model, really. Like, you buy expensive clothes. Well, I buy expensive clothes. And you sell them for a tenner. And then you're like, yeah, I've made 10 quid. And I'm like, that shit was 70 quid. And then I don't see the £10. So you've got a great business model, technically. Where's my pack to open? You can come have this. You can open this one if you want. If you bought a hobby box, that's only 1 purchase and you get 10 packs in it. See? No, this is the thing. The chat are here for me, Mr. J. They're talking to me like business people. Yeah. Nigel's right. It's like Pokemon booster boxes, isn't it? You know, we all know that the booster box is the best value for money, but we don't buy the booster box. There's 36 packs. Open a box for every sub, Robert. Boxes are 100 quid. Subbing's like 6 quid, I think. I'm aware that 6 quid, by the way, is a lot of money for subbing these days. We're off to a Pokemon thing tomorrow. Are you going to open and spend money there too, aren't you? Maybe not at the Pokemon thing. I don't think there's much I can get out of Pokemon these days. Although Callum did send me the he's got all his first partner collections. He's got some right pulls from them. But we didn't go to Tesco's tonight, though, to get another tin. I mean, I will have to buy more cards for tomorrow night's stream, though, because this is the thing, innit? If you're advertising, like, subbing and getting cards, then people need the cards, don't they? So I mean, it's not advertised. It's just, is that why you wanted to go to Tesco? I assumed if it was for booze. It's a little of both, to be honest. You're going to spend cash on Pokemon, TJ. We know this very well. Yeah, I'm fine until I see it. That's the problem. Like, how much are a pack in the UK? Well, for these are like £3.50. And then Pokemon's £5, I think. You can't get tops in Norway, can you not? Oh, in Norway they'd be like £25 or something. You got Panini. Ah, right, okay. So yeah, the Panini like adrenalines are absolute shockers. So don't go get any of those. Have we got a penalty? Is it better the TJ goes to Tesco for cards or booze? Yeah. There you go. There's the dilemma, innit? You can buy them from online card shops. Richie's in. Thank you, Richie. Appreciate the sub, my friend. 9 months in. Penalty for Aberdeen. How many cards does £3.50 get you? Do you know what, Llama? There's 10 cards in a pack. And there's only 7 cards in Pokemon, I think. So, in terms of maths, that's better. Been out all day. 10 cards in Pokemon, yeah, absolutely. Is there? I thought there was 7. Shows how much attention I've been paying to Pokemon cards. Well, look, it's still better maths, isn't it? 10 in £3.50 is better than 10 in £5. Barney Stewart at the goal. I love the fact I've been called a Pokemon noob by Mrs. J. Oh, disallowed? Yeah, he's miles off. He's actually miles off, isn't he? Only just. I mean, just is enough, isn't it? You know? Just is enough, surely. Oh, Dan Neil. Almost with a goal. Let's pop Noonan on. Villakazi inside for McGowan. Dan Neil gives it away. It's a shocking pass, Dan Neil. Ooh, do we sign Arsenal's keeper or just an Arsenal keeper? Oh, literally an Arsenal keeper, Llama. And technically, it's a bit of a cheat because in this game, Ilian Meslier hasn't signed for Arsenal in this game, but he has signed for us, and he's Arsenal's third choice goalkeeper in real life. So there's Meslier in goal. He's only cost us $5,000 a week, which at this level is a bit of a steal, I think. And the only reason we've done that is that Destinoglu started playing really badly, and was one of the reasons that we crashed out of Europe. One of the reasons. The rest of the team were the other reason. And I've already tried to replace everybody else, so another goalkeeper seemed obvious. Oh, Dan Neil's giving it away again. Please don't lead this to an equaliser. Oh. It's going to count as well, isn't it? It is, yeah. Right, okay, that's frustrating. Let's try that. See if that's gonna. I don't think it is, though, is it? Where have Dundee in the league? And they're above us. One all. That is a one-sided second half, isn't it? Right, never mind. It's fine. Dust ourselves down. We go again. It's not a problem. We haven't lost. That's the main thing. We haven't lost. Right. Come on then. Come on then, Richie. What have we got? What have we got? Okay. Let's get ourselves another pack, shall we? We have Victor Gokaresh, Matt Crooks. We have Jack Taylor, rookie card. We have Boubacar Kamara. I think it's been sold, actually. Got Brennan Johnson. Gabriel Goodmanson. We've got Savinho Nitro Boost. We have a Fly the Flag for Adley of Bournemouth. We've got Tyler Adams. And last one is another rookie card, Liam Kitchen. So there you go. That was the final pack, I'm afraid. But Mrs. J, look. Eldest Jameson will be happy with that, right? And I got him a Florin Wirtz as well. I mean, obviously I'll get rid of them before he sees them because, you know, I'm not advocating for Liverpool cards. But youngest Jameson will like Odegaard. I've got Talby, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, there's his Florin Wirtz. So yeah, they've all got stuff. The music is very, very US coffee house this evening. It is a bit, isn't it? I quite like it though. I quite like it. Maybe that's my new vibe. No Brobby yet. No, not yet. I've got a 2-tier off rookie card. I've got Future Stars Chris Rigg. I've got Alderete. And yeah, that's all the Sunderland ones I've got at the minute. It's like Party of Five montage soundtrack. That's a niche reference, isn't it? Not many of the chat, not many of Twitch would get that, but I reckon a fair few of our chat would get that. So appreciate that, Llama. That's very, very kind. All right, what's everyone's weekend plans then? What are we all up to this weekend? Obviously, Party of Five is a current reference, right? Well, absolutely. It's trending on MySpace. So, yeah. Haircuts. I went to lunchtime, Richie. Got mine done. This is me looking nice and sharp for everyone tonight. I should say as well, by the way, we recorded the podcast last night. Right, next week's episode. And next week's episode's good. Okay, it's a good episode. Next week's Patreon is perhaps one of the stupidest things we've ever done. And if you've ever considered any of the stuff we've done to be anything less than stupid, then honestly, it's like, even by our standards, it's ridiculous. So basically what it is, right? We start talking about the fact that that Ank didn't understand what Room 101 was when she did last week's episode, which, fair enough. I thought it was a fairly universal concept, the idea of Room 101, because it's in literature. Okay? Granted, it hasn't travelled as well as I thought it did. Okay? So, on next week's Patreon, Simaggio has collated a selection of TV game shows from around the world and has asked myself and Second Yellow Card to try and work out what those game shows are based entirely on the title. And I'm sure you can imagine how close myself and Matt got to describing those shows with a degree of incredible accuracy. And we weren't a million miles off every single time with, quite frankly, stupid and ridiculous suggestions. So if that sounds like your thing, patreon.com/the FM Show Pod. That'll come out next week, and you will definitely not regret that. I mean, you might regret it, but you'll have a laugh while you do it. Evening, Dylan. How are you, pal? Is it true you can sign up for Patreon for less than the price of some football cards? It is actually less than the football cards. Yeah. So don't get into football cards. Get into Patreon. That's what you can do. Dylan, loving a building nation. Thank you, Dylan. Who are you managing at the minute? Are you building a nation at the moment, or are you just are you doing something else? Yeah, it's only £3 a month to join Patreon. I love that. Alisson have paid £0 as part of the transfer deal after he made his 20th appearance for the club. What is a weird, what sort of weird clause have we put in where going, look, right, I'll tell you what, you can buy him, but just so you know, after 20 games, no more money. Right? No more money. Thank you. I don't want any more. I don't want any more. Don't make no sense, does it? And we've obviously agreed to it as well. We've went, yeah, that's totally reasonable. Yeah, 100%. Let's bring Dan Neal off for a couple of matches for at least a week because he's not been playing very well there, has he? Let's pop. Vilakazi free rolling. So Lobbin's done fine enough. Let's see. Does he when we go? Um, So, well, let's just keep him as a no nonsense for now and let Luke Graham do the movement. Let's go for that. Okay. Couple of changes. Another change of formation as well. Another change of formation. Honestly, just be going to go for an award for the most amount of formation changes in a season. I reckon here. Looking for a fun save. Palmer or Colm? I mean Palmer. Palmer clearly. What's not to love about Italy? Like trying to rebuild that beautiful Palmer legacy from the 90s. You know, obviously they've only been relegated as well. Fallen giants, aren't they? Trying to break my own record. I need to break something, Lama. Oh, Villacazzi almost scoring. Keeper stops it on the line. Watson, Juve. Juve goes through. Pulls it back, blocked. Cleared away again, Villacazzi. Watson. Oh, keeper saved it. Colin have got a pet goal called Hennies. Okay, right. Forget what I said about Palmer. Go for Colin. Sorry, thank you, Lama. I'm glad you're here, because otherwise he was going to go and do Palmer, but I hadn't even thought about the pet goat thing. Evening, Esto, welcome in. Jason says Ranieri should release the Tinkerman moniker over you. Oof. Twice we've been let off there. Oh, that's them. Then with the throw in again. Watson. Villacazzi. I'm going to slip the ball. There's Angulo. There's Angulo. They're appealing for offside. I think it's going to be given offside, isn't it? Yeah, linesman's flag went up. Palmer had a pet Thomas Brolin in the 90s. Is it the right decision? Oh, it's, you know what? It is off, but. Oof. Right, okay. It is off. I've got to admit, it is off. As frustrating as I find that. Veggie bought chocolate chip cookies. Really looking forward to having a few tonight. They turn out to be gluten-free. It's not as good as it is. I mean, look, gluten-free stuff's all right, but if you've got in your mind you're getting full-fat chocolate chip cookies, then yeah, I understand why you're upset. If you bought it knowing it was gluten-free, that's one thing. It's like, do you know what? Like when you buy like a vegan cheesecake or something, you're like, that's really good actually. Like you're pleasantly surprised because your expectations are low. But then if you bought a cheesecake and it turned out to be vegan, you'd be like, I'm furious. Oh, Barney Stewart, good effort. In fact, actually, one of the best cheesecakes I ever had was from a vegan restaurant in Edinburgh. It was amazing. Proper good New York style cheesecake. Angulo cuts inside. Puts the afterburners on. Oh, it should have gone down. Should have just dove for a penalty. We're not teaching you anything in this league. All right, keep working. Come on, team. We've got this. Do we move it up from positive to attacking? Attacking feels like we just end up conceding. Oh, nicely intercepted, Jensen. Melies come, he's punched it away. Oh, that wasn't far away at all. Right, looking around the team, we've got a couple of 6'4s. Angulo 6'4, Stewart 6'4, Lobben 6'5, and Tyron. Milne's on the bench. Okay, so it's not Ralston, the right back. Oh, hang on. Just let them run straight through. Oh! Okay, tell you what, they're getting down this left-hand side. Let's put Chambers on. Oh, they finally scored from a set piece. Melia's got to do better, hasn't he? Juve's not having a great time either, so let's put Ferry on, even though Ferry's anxious. Lobben for Milne. Let's go attacking. Are we just not tackling at all? Is that our thing? Are we just not bothering to tackle? What have we got? Have we not got kick them on or something? Position tackling standard. Get stuck in. Come on, don't stand there like a fanny just looking at him. Just like, oh, I couldn't possibly. Like, give him a fucking welly. You know what I mean? Get Big Ross on. Go route one. Still struggling with a tactic, aren't we? With an identity. Still too many square pegs and round holes, I think. It seems a shame to just rip everything up again, but it's maybe the right idea. Graham intercepts. Watson. Barney Stewart turns. He's away, he's blocked. Corner. Yeah, another defeat. We thought of scouting youth for upcoming players at Rangers and Celtic. I have. I have thought that risk taker. I mean, that is, I mean, for someone who's called risk taker, that's not really much of a risk, is it? Have you considered trying to take players from the best clubs in the league? Yeah, I have, yeah. Yeah. That was very much the safest risk I ever took. That was, have you considered buying better players, TJ? Have you considered not losing games? Considered it, but not necessarily sure. It's just an idea. I mean, it is an idea, in a sense. Also, we're outside of the transfer window now as well, so we can't bring any more players. Holland is good for young players. Yeah. Yeah. Brazil's good for young players. Italy's good. The risk is making those players share a dorm. yeah, one from Rangers and from Celtic. Right, now you two are going to room together, and that is a sitcom. You're doing a Vitesse save. Okay, so have you considered looking at players from Ajax and PSV? They've got good young players as well. But then again, if you're Vitesse, then you're probably still reeling from having Chelsea fuck them over royally. Could we afford Celtic and Rangers players? Yes. We have Rangers and Celtic players. We have players who've come from those clubs. We've got who have we got? We've got Ralston. We've got where's he gone? McCowan from Celtic. Yeah. What we haven't got is a manager who knows what he's doing. That's the problem. I think that's a bit more of a problem right now. Like, you know, trying to work out what it is I need to do. And again, without sort of panicking too much about, right, we've conceded a goal to Hearts. Does that mean that we have to like throw everything out the bus? Don't know. Like, losing to Livingston could be a problem. That could be a real problem, actually. Actually, Livingston are 7th, so we've played 6, won 1, drawn 2, lost 3. It's not a great start. But ironically, it's also not our worst start in Scotland. So there's a little bit of that as well. I think ultimately, if we can settle again on a system and a way of playing, then we can sort of just go, right, that's it. Go forward. I'll stick with the manager in all honesty. Did you know he performed miracles at Larissa? He did, but he was also harshly treated. Ross Stewart injured again. You know what? I love Ross Stewart, but if he's going to keep missing matches, let's just see if we can get some money for him. Shouldn't I object to this song? Yeah, from an England perspective, yes. And do you know what? Even from an Oasis perspective, it's not... I don't really get this one. This one doesn't get me going. Like, in the same way that I really hate Roll With It. Like, Roll With It's just such a crap song. Wonderwall's never something I would ever put on or like go, do you know what? I'm going to listen to Wonderwall. Like, never my go-to track. But then you hear it and you're just like, yeah, all right, yeah, that's fine. It's all right. I just don't understand how it got became the English anthem, of course, of the summer. Still haven't forgiven Blur for Country House, obnoxious. Yeah, such a crap song, isn't it? It is such a crap song, Country House. And also as well, like for Blur, that was they might as well have just called that Second Property in the Country. That would have been a much more appropriate song for the for them. Still listening to songs from the 90s. You better believe it, Saliva. You better believe it. Because if we don't listen to songs from the 90s, who is? Who's going to do that? Because if the lyrics went, he lives in a property, a second property in the country, you'd be going, yeah, do you know what? I don't like this person. You had any look at any of the new gens that are real players? Hang on, that don't make any sense. Don't ask me how it works, but I've spent ages trying to convince Kyle Glasgow to join Hibs, not realising he's an actual Rangers player. He can't be a new gen. He can't be a new gen, surely, if he's a real player. I'm not sure I understand that, Dave. Let's. What do you mean? It was Kyle Glasgow. I don't. No, he's not real. He's not real in here. Late to the party, says Blake. How is the Euro qualifiers for the national team going? Are you still in with Europe with Aberdeen? So thankfully the Euro qualifiers haven't started for the national team yet, so we are still in them. Europe, we are out, unfortunately. He's Johnny Edinburgh's mate. Oh, and his mate was with Sean Dundee as well. That makes sense now. That makes sense. Right, Mellier's not training very well. Brilliant. Oh, God. Right, I haven't done this for ages. Let's tell Mellier off for... Where do you tell him? Where do you warn? Shout at him. Interaction, right? Warn. Oh, you can't even tell him that he's training shit. Oh, do we what's he done? 5 goals conceded in 4 games. Destinoglu 11 and 6. You can't do it with newly signed players. I suppose that sort of makes sense, but it's a bit frustrating, isn't it? Should be able to shout at them the same way as everyone else should be shouted at. I don't really like this song either. Handbags and Glad Rags. Give me the 90s any day. Give me the Out Here Brothers. Say boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say whale. Do you know what? Yeah, I think you're right, Jason. I think you're right. I hadn't even considered thinking about the Out Here Brothers for a bit, but you're right. We don't really think about that enough, do we? It's time to buy a new goalkeeper again. I think you're probably right. I think you're absolutely right. Console back now. Went to the dog walk. Went off on a walking pad for another walk. Turns out I'm unfit. Yeah. Join the club. Diogo, what's his name? Who? Come on, we've got to do better against Livingston, surely. If we don't, then it's really time to panic. Williams is in for Nooster, by the way. Rego's in for McCowan. I don't think I've changed anything else. I've moved Lob into a play-making wing-back, so he comes inside. as Watson goes up front, theoretically. Vilakazi over the top to Juve. Jensen. Vilakazi. Gets the ball back. How have we not scored that? How have we not scored there? Watson's got himself in the box. Giving it away. And then we just turn around and we don't go anywhere near it. There's Omrod. We just stood next to players. Oh. Right, I'll tell you what. Where do we instead of counter press, I might get them to drop back. Just get numbers behind the ball. Rego, Graham. Oh, that was dangerous, wasn't it? Right, regroup, that's what we want. Okay, Vilakazi on the ball. Out wide, Jensen. Back to Rego. Juve can't quite get there. Jensen. Vilakazi. Angulo. Watson, Angulo. Oh. Shooting is so bad. Off the bar. Okay, hang on. Tell you what, are we? Right, let's go narrower. Yeah, we need to create more chances. Absolutely. So are we going to have to buy another striker as well as a goalkeeper here? Jensen. Juve over the top. Ten shots, 2 on target. We know how this is going to work, don't we? Angulo. Great cross in. Here's Jensen. Vilakazi. Rego. Oh, good effort. God, they're really bunched in. They're really compact, aren't they? I almost feel like Vilakazi's going to have to like just take some shots. Might as well shoot. You can hit them from distance, so have a go. Oh, it's deflected in. That'll do. That'll do. Finally. Oof. Look at this. It's a rocket from, is it Barney Stewart? It's Barney Stewart. Puts it back in the mixer. There's too many players in there. It's going to hit someone. Pisses you off how many times the wingers cut back instead of crossing one on the edge of the box. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. It's it's not good. It's not very well, I was going to say it's not very realistic. It is very realistic. That's the problem. It's the Guardiola effect. Especially when players have got pace as well. That you want them to get past players, take them on. Tooney had a few hooches or equivalents. A bit out of it. How's the save going? Oh, perfect. We've won the league, Tooney. Champions of Europe. Rego! Actually, you won't believe it. We are winning 2-0. You'd be like, I think I'm a bit pissed here. Yeah, I'm on the Brooklyn Stonewalls. What I make of Ash? Do you know what? I didn't mind Ash, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't mind them, and oh, what a lovely little touch that is. Um, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if part of it was because of Charlotte. It might have been, but I actually thought they were all right. Oh, Angulo, he's left him for dead. Oh, come on. Ash is still decent live. I believe so. I believe so. I think he had the same sort of like, well, one of the issues that Danny Mac from Embrace has, and that he's not a great singer. But I think I felt a slight, like, not affinity, but perhaps connection with Ash because of the fact that they came out um, at the same time that I was doing A levels, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we've just done our A levels." And I was like, "Yeah, you're the same, like sort of you're same as us." Oh, definitely better than Danny McNamara, absolutely. Like, you know what I mean? Because Danny McNamara can't sing, and he sounds like he's got a cold constantly. But I also felt that what was the guy from Ash called? Tim, probably. I always felt as well that he wasn't that great a vocalist. Liam Gallagher can't sing either. Didn't stop him. He can't sing, but at least he gives it a go. And then the other two just sort of dial it in a bit. There's very few people who can actually sing properly. You know what I mean? Like, and especially in Indian rock music and rock, like you don't need to sing. I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. It's personality as well, though, isn't it? Like Liam Gallagher's got a lot more swagger than about 6 bands put together. He definitely sells what he's got much better. Martin Rossiter from Gene can sing. Fair. That's a good question. Who from the 90s could sing? Yeah. I'm happy to debate it. Who can sing from the 90s? I'll tell you who can't. Um, Ian Brody from the Lightning Seeds, he can't sing. Ian Brown, not a singer. Louise Weiner was awful. Heather Small, that's a good one, that one, console. Sonia from Echo Belly was weak. Yeah. Justine from Elastica wasn't great. Yeah, Justine Frischman was poor. I mean, I won't hear a word said against Lauren Laverne of Kinnicky, though. So, Jason says Björk. Mike Reid. John Power was terrible. He wasn't he? Wasn't he? Shirley Manson off of Garbage. Wasn't that good? Skin from Skunk and Nancy, though. Maybe. Tony from Terrorvision. I mean, he's called Tony, for God's sake. Are we going to say Rick Whittaker can sing? Paul Heaton. We're going to say he can sing. Tim Booth from James can sing. That's true. And so can the Pet Shop Boys. Rick Whitter's a twat. Oh, right, okay, right. Tuny's had a couple. Come on then, Tuny. What's your beef with Rick Whitter? I bet this is Liverpool based. I've inspired you to do an Aberdeen save. I'm sorry, risk taker. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't have to do an Aberdeen save. Save yourself before you get into Aberdeen. James are still good live. James are class. I like watching James live. Yeah. Jarvis Cocker, not a great singer, good frontman. You like a challenge? You'll hate your life. You'll hate your life. Save yourself before you get into Aberdeen, the team or the city. Either. Listen to Tim Booth on a podcast this week. Fascinating story. James have a documentary coming out this month. Do they? Interesting. You met him in an Oasis Main Road gig. Just giving out, don't you know who I am? That's fair enough. It depends upon again, there's a lot of context here, isn't it? Like what was he doing at Main Road? Was he trying to park? You know, because fair enough, you know, Rick Whitter, I deserve to be in the VIPs. That's absolutely fine. If he's trying to get in front of you in the bar, I'm Rick Whitter. That's fair enough. You know, if he's just going around just literally asking people, do you know who I am? Like, you know, like a sort of like a roving reporter, like Dennis Pennis. That would be. I think I'd still find that funny, actually. Do I still do the podcast? I do. We do, Ali. Yeah. Yeah. Every single Thursday, without fail, whether we've got anything to talk about or not, the podcast is out. You know, so yeah, come and follow us. YouTube is where you can find us. Audio is where you can find us. Patreon is where you can find us do really, really ridiculous stuff. Second time was at Brunel Social Club in Leeds, giving Don't You Know Who I Am. Evening, Mr. Warcraft, how are we? Welcome. I'm very good, thank you. Hope you're good too. Okay, let's have a look at this Scotland squad then, shall we? Because we've got some new players that we can call up. Including Hayden Hackney. Only knows he's not FM Llama. I mean, it's an interesting one, that, isn't it? To go up to Rick Whitter and go, do you know what, Rick Whitter? You're not even FM Llama, you. Been watching The Hawk on Netflix. I can't say I'm familiar. Warcraft, you'll have to fill me in. What's The Hawk? Let's take Ryan Christie. Let's keep Ryan Christie in for now. Gannon Dorks there. Where's all my new convertees? Hang on. Right, Hayden Hackney, that's what we want. Right. Add to national shortlist. Okay. And where is he? Does he show up in here? There he is, right. Hayden Hackney. It's a new Will Ferrell series. Oh God, no, I'm out. Can't be doing Will Ferrell. No, I'm not a fan. I must admit. You've had a few beers to ignore what you say. No, that's absolutely fine. You go and do what you want to do, man. It's absolutely. I think a list of 90 singers who were not terrible seems to be Skin and Paul Heaton. At least we've got a list though, Llama. We didn't think we had one before. Let's take Lewis Morgan out. Where's Ryan? Ryan 1. Shanks. Kieran Bowie. He's not really playing, is he? Robbie Orr needs to be in. Could actually do with some strikers, really. Rory Wilson, give him a little look, actually. Do we take Shea Adams out? Let's keep him on. What do we keep him in for now? Gold. McGinn's going to have to come out because he's suspended. I think Ryan Christie comes out as well. Doys Robertson. Liam Morrison. Nathan Patterson. Binks, yeah. Scott McKenna. Hyam. Welsh. I mean, are we going to play Hyam? Not really. Let's get rid of him. And then goalkeepers. We just need a goalkeeper who's playing, don't we? I don't think we've got one. I mean, let's go with that. I mean, look. It is whatever it is, isn't it? You know. Speaking of singers who can't sing, seeing The Cure in 2 weeks and can't wait. Oh, The Cure. The Cure makes more sense, doesn't it? Let's have a look at the Scottish national team. Let's look at Rory Wilson then. And is he someone that we can look to bring in on loan? Tuned Chris Evans out of my life, so I never had that experience. Okay, so Melior's not playing great, and also the other goalkeeper's not playing great either in training. Good. That's what I want, because what I want is I want the person who's going to put pressure on the goalkeeper to be ready to jump in. Also, doesn't want to play well in training. Sandy McNabb, what's up? I see you doing somewhere else doing a Build Nation Scotland. I see you're Aberdeen. I live not far from there. Fair play, Sandy. Yeah, we're doing Build a Nation Scotland, as you can see. Aberdeen, I mean, it's tough. It's tough managing Aberdeen, or at least I've made it difficult. That's possibly the way to look at it. It might not all be Aberdeen's fault, but I reckon a large portion of it is. So yeah. Sure, it's all fine. Absolutely fine. Not a trouble. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be it. So yeah. And in fact, let's make sure we get those regroup as well. You've got a task on your hands, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I think we've worked that one out, Sandy. Like, partly because of the fact that we hate Aberdeen. Aberdeen hates us. As much as I want to do well in Scotland, there's again, I just seem to have extra pressure put on myself, and I don't know how or why, but the game seems to be like, this would be much more funny if you really struggle, you know. So, evening, Elena, how are we? welcome in. So, yeah. But it's all good. Like, we're into season 2, we've not been sacked, so that's fine. And it's Build a Nation, so even if we do get sacked, it's not a problem. As long as we get another job in Scotland. Yeah, all very good. All very good, thank you, later. Very good indeed. Watson, down the line to Lobben. Angulo, Lobben. Watson. Goes for it. Is that a corner? It is a corner. So we've sort of got a plan of building a nation in Scotland by managing all the teams in Scotland. That could be how we manage it. We can build Scotland from Sunderland when we inevitably end up there. Exactly. Lobben out to Angulo. Good cross in. Barney Stewart. There we go. Disallowed, of course. Do we shake our heads? This is just inevitable, isn't it? Oh dear. Demand more. My 0 badge to beat Real Madrid's Champions League record. I've surpassed it in 2057. Won the Champions League 30 times. Fair play. Luke Graham goes down. Penalty. Not even worth shaking as night follows day. FM doing this. Yeah. It is inevitability sometimes, isn't it? Jouf. Straight down the middle. All right, 1-1. Of course, Billy Comieto. We liked him, didn't we? Sunderland started their high times in football in the early 19th century by buying Scottish footballers who were nicknamed the Rocketeers. I think everyone bought Scottish footballers back in the day. That was the Scottish footballers were the height of success. If you had one, you were doing well. Jason knows his history. Also, Sunderland fought on behalf of the Scottish in the English Civil War. Newcastle, on the other hand, they fought for England. So it's another little reason why Sunderland and Newcastle don't really get on. Lobben, just gone wide. Now I see the problem you have at Aberdeen is a lack of quality. Oh, risk taker. This is a season in. I've got better players than what you start with. Jouf. Lobben. Oh, what a ball that is. Angulo. Get in. In fact, that's quite handy. Lobben coming inside. The manager, Richie. Yeah, Richie's right. It's not the players, it's the managers. What a pass, though. Angulo gets on his bike. I seem to have a thing for signing Mexicans. A player called Ortiz, I found out thanks to a skin. Cheating. Current ability was 196. Yeah, I mean, that's... If I had a player like that, I'd probably be like signing loads of Mexicans as well. I'd be like, oh, I've signed the greatest player in the world, right? Yep. Stewart, Watson, Lobben, Angulo. Angulo loses the ball. Over the top. This is going to be 2-2, isn't it? Oh, good tackle. Good tackle, Rego. I mean, we'll concede from the corner, but at least it make it look like we've held them up, right? Nodded away. Hamilton. Away we go. Angulo. Stewart. Go on, Stewart. Go on. Stretch those legs. Angulo. Oh, what a goal. What a goal that is. Did you see that little move inside and then just bend the ball in the bottom corner? Get in. That was lush. Stunning goal. Right. All from a clearance from Lobben. Angulo takes it down. Stewart does the run. Drags the defender out. Creates the space. 3 in chase here. Smart little ball in. Angulo, he's going, right, what am I going to do? Roll the ball to my left foot and then just tuck it in the bottom corner. What a goal. What a goal. Take it easy, Roper. See you soon, my friend. Pleasure having you, mate. Love to the family. Oh, Angulo, my word. That's why we brought him in. That was TJ Ball in all its glory, wasn't it? Like when it looks like that, you're like, oh yeah, we do know what we're doing. Very rarely does that ever happen. Lobben, Watson, Villakazi. Is he on? Yes. What a ball. Here's Dave Watson. Great pass. One touch from Villakazi. Pass McCracken. 4-1. Here we go. Let's get Nisbet on, actually. Actually, no. Yeah, get Nisbet on. It's like watching Madrid if it was slightly more orangey red. Yeah, and also a bit shitter. We've signed the best Angulo since Miguel Angel Angulo. Seem to be having your Dundee cake and eating it. I drove to Dundee in my bare feet. I'm not having a breakdown. Toilet's fantastic. I put half a pound of Dundee cake in there, mashed it up, went on the first flush. Oh, over the top. So that, I mean, that had potential for us to really, really mess up. Didn't we have to come from a goal down as well? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, because they took the lead after we had a disallowed goal. Oof. Just managed to get ourselves a bit of luck there as well. We checked Rory Wilson maybe at Villa. I've literally just put him on the shortlist there. Yeah, just before this match, I've called him up for the national team. Are the online servers down? I don't know. A lot of people seem to be complaining about it, so probably. But then again, a lot of people complain about a lot of things about Football Manager, so maybe. I think so. 4-1, that'll do. Nice cup win. This might be the way into Europe. Go via the cup. Dundee are in the Premiership. That's good. Then we can say we beat a Premiership quality side. Falkirk next, then St Mirren. Okay. It's quarter-final of the Premier Sports Cup. It's quarter-final. We're now at the semis. Okay, Rangers have gone through, obviously. Celtic versus Partick Thistle, Hearts versus Kilmarnock. So, right, I mean, yeah. If we get to the final, does that mean that, is that one of the ones, or is it Scottish Cup, I think it is, that does the European placing, isn't it? Not this Premier one. I've tried anything that has the word final. Yeah, usually following the word European, I think, as well. Aberdeen will play Partick Thistle or Partick Thistle or Celtic in the semi-finals. Yeah, so the UEFA qualifying league is the dependent upon the winner of the Scottish Cup. So there's nothing for the for the fake cup that we're currently in. I wonder who it'll end up being. I mean, yeah, when Celtic beat Partick Thistle 18-0. It went to penalties. Fair play for Logan Chalmers getting a goal in the last minute to send it to penalties, but yeah. So we've been given Celtic in the semi-final. What a surprise. Falkirk away in 20 days. So international football coming up as well now. So we've got Serbia, Iceland, Croatia. Do we scout the Scottish Cup competitions? I think we do as part of the general scouting that we do, I think. Rory Wilson might come in on loan, potentially. Jakob Mudder. So the move goes through in January. So do we want to wait until January for Rory Wilson? I mean, he looks like he might be decent enough. 16 for finish and 14 for acceleration. 6 foot, 15 for flair, 15 for first touch. So if it can't go through until January, let's cancel it and let's go back in January for it. Yeah. Yeah, there's no point me agreeing for the deal now and then being like, oh. Can't play. We're not going to bother signing him up because he's going to end up. We know for a fact he's going to end up getting injured. So John McGinn's suspended. So that's why we've called up Hayden Hackney. Convinced him to be Scottish. So let's look at what the team might look like. So we've just scored 4 goals past McCracken, so maybe don't put him in goal. But then again, you've got Ross Doohan, who's playing out in Australia. Liam Kelly. I'm not sure if Liam Kelly's even playing. Cannon Doak. Ferguson. McTominay. Out wide. Hackney. Let's put Binks. Right back? Right centre back? No, left centre back. Robbie Ure. Shankland. Actually, Gold. McTominay. Ferguson will bring Hackney on. Bring Conway on. Robbo. Hickey. And it looks like it's going to have to be Scott Welsh or McKenna, which neither of them are particularly great, but is Welsh actually playing? No, he's going as a sub, so let's put McKenna on, especially if we're playing against. Well, just say we're playing against players that he's going to be used to. He's not, because we're playing against Serbia, not Croatian teams. Deutsch, Adams, Conway, Gilmore, Morrison, Doohan. Right. That should be everyone then. Let's see what we can do then, shall we? A couple of international matches to play. Then we're back into SPFL action. Falkirk away, St Mirren away, then home to Rangers, then away to Dundee. So we need to get like 9 points from those 4 games would be desirable. 10 would be amazing. Would take 6. 7 maybe? I think 7. Right, come on then. Let's have it, shall we? Yeah, let's have it. See what we can do. Scotland versus Serbia. Start of the Euro qualifiers, I believe. Here we go, away to Serbia. So no, well, Binks is going to get his debut in there, I think. So Croatia, Iceland, Scotland, Serbia. That's the group. What are we thinking? Are we thinking we're going to get out of that group, or is that? It's quite tough, isn't it? That is quite tough, but I mean, we've got to be confident. Surely, we've got to be. Whether that's misguided confidence or not, I don't know, but just for the save, we've got to pretend we're confident. Okay, let's go for it. Terzic on the ball. Samazic. They're moving the ball quick, aren't they? Oh, good save. I think. I think the keeper saved it. I think it came off the defender. I'm not entirely sure. Bit of regrouping, possibly. Hickey's already picked up a knock. Sprained wrist. Okay, that's fine. Shouldn't really need your wrist as a fullback, I don't think, but we'll wait and see. Gannon Dokes giving the ball away. Hickey's miles out of position. Fergus just let him go past. Oof. Gannon Doke, Robbie Yeo. Coming back to collect. Now it's Shankland. Nobody's up front. Everyone's behind the ball. Free kick, Gannon. Robbie Gold. Throw it in. Head it away. Robbie Yeo. McKenna's gone for it. He's never scoring from there, is he? Let's be honest. As much chance of me scoring from there. I like the confidence of it, but also it's misguided confidence. He snatched it a little bit. Everyone's back behind the ball again. Oh. Oh, well, 1-0. That was coming. Right before half time, though. It's a tough time to concede. Let's try and step up a bit. Okay. So, not dreadful, but not ideal either. Stephen Welsh at right back. Josh Doige at right back. Do you know what? Let's try Doige. But let's put him as a playmaker wing back so he comes inside. I know that means we've got a left footer on the right side, but might work. Ferguson's actually playing really well, so I don't really bring Ferguson off just yet. Let's make McTominay wide central midfielder. Just a normal centre midfielder. Let's see if we can make a couple of changes. Oh, what a shocking pass that was, Shanklin. What are you doing? We have to bring you off for that. That's disgusting. Let's get Wilson on. Give him a try. Nodded away. Oof. Ferguson's on a 7-2. To move McTominay out wide. McTominay clears it. Only as far as Vlahovic. Let's get Gannon Doak off for Conway. Hackney can come on for Gold. Two 0 down. Gajic, Terzic inside Samazic. All right, Kelly saves it. We need a Scottish goalkeeper. Okay, let's try and find a Scottish goalkeeper from somewhere. Yeah, Angus Gunn doesn't have a club at the minute, so it's not impossible to call him up, but it's not ideal. It'll also be very, very shocking state of Scottish goalkeepers if a goalkeeper's not even playing gets called into the national team. And but there's a difference between not playing and not actually having a club. Mitrovic made it 3. Oh dear. I was going to say, have we been that bad? But then you see the stats and it's like, yes, we have. We have been that bad. Yeah, that wasn't good. Actually, the name is Craig Gordon. I know. Unfortunately, Craig Gordon's retired. Otherwise, we can't. Otherwise, we probably would have called him up. Hickey's out for 2 weeks. How's Xander Clark looking? Probably not very good, I'd imagine. Look, it was one of those, like, we were fine until half time and then it just collapsed. Right, Hayden Hackney was happy with his debut. That's good. So Croatia and Iceland drew. That's decent for us. Like, that means that we're not miles away from everybody. It also means that we have to get a result against Iceland. So we haven't got a right back now. That's the problem. And I think part of the issue was that we played a left back, a right back, and we made him cut inside. And now we've got a goalkeeper injury. So Xander Clark is 35, Hearts backup goalkeeper. Theo Simpson is my reserve goalkeeper. Angus Gunn might have to get called up, but despite the fact he doesn't even have a club. That just shows just how bad the situation is with Scottish goalkeepers at the minute. I would say that's concerning. Like Callum McKenna, he's like one of our youngsters. Again, he's also not playing just yet, but doesn't look bad. Liam Kelly's out. Obviously, he's like, and even then, he's like not good enough. I wonder if we can sub out a right back as well. That's not letting us move Hickey, unfortunately. So, right, that's a shame. Angus Gunn's back in the Scotland national team, everyone. There you go. Wow. Doesn't even have a club. He's probably going to end up at Aberdeen. Let's face it, he's probably going to end up at Aberdeen just purely because we haven't signed a goalkeeper this week. Aaron Hickey can play right back, but Aaron Hickey's also injured. That's the reason we need to find a right back. And now Ralston's injured as well. So if we offer McCrory out, and then we offer Angus Gunn away in. That sort of works, right? Okay, so Stephen Welsh has come in at right back. There's an inside fullback, I think. He removed. Angus Gunn is picked. But this is just ludicrous, isn't it? Like, does that or play the Dundee goalkeeper, who we've just scored loads of goals past? Do you know what? Let's give Wilson a run, actually. And then let's try that. A little bit of a change. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? We're playing Iceland. We might as well try something, right? Make sure that we're pressing on. Hackney starts for the first time. Conway starts for the first time. Robbo. Wilson starts for the first time. Valdemars. Now he plays for Iceland, so we can't call him up to Scotland, but oh dear. Just about getting it away. Just about. Tell what, we're going to geg and press today. We're getting in amongst it. Binks, Robertson. Go on, Robbo. Get yourself forward. Great ball down the line. Robbie Yore. Oh, Rory Wilson gets his first Scottish goal. Get in. Is it going to count? Yes, it does. There we go. That's what we wanted. There is, of course, an issue that they go straight down the other end and do that. I mean, that is a great goal. What is Angus Gunn doing? Where is he? He's miles away. He's out having a sandwich on the halfway line. Terrible, terrible positioning. Gallandor nods it away. Gallandor gets on the end. Here we go. Loads of white shirts next to him. Gallandor goes for it. Off the crossbar. Cleared. Nodded down. Gannon Doak. Out to McTominay. Robbie Orr. Stephen Welsh. Great ball. Conway. McTominay. Gannon Doak. Andy Robertson. Cuts inside. Oh, what a strike. What a goal. Have that. That's what we want. Little bits of overlaps. Andy Robertson cuts back inside. Just rolls over the ball. Takes himself back in and then smashes it past the keeper. And 3 points, that moves us up to second in the group. So all of a sudden the group starts to look a little bit better now. Oh, McTominay's gone down. Welsh gives the ball away. Hackney, Gannon Doak, Robbie Orr, Robertson, Gannon Doak, cuts it back, Rory Wilson, 3-1. Remind us to sign him in January. We can't afford Robbie Orr. Gannon Doak looks up, Wilson's there, just tucks it home. 3-1. Robertson comes forward. Hackney, Robertson. Goes past the right back. McTominay picks it up. Oh, Tommy Conway. Tommy Conway. He gets his first Scotland goal. Can we get Gannon Doak? Don't think so. He's probably a bit too expensive for us as well, actually. Unless we end up selling Juve and Villakazi. I mean, problem is players who play in England want lots of money, so. Oh, nice tackle. Gannon Doak getting in, doing the defensive work. Not away. Conway, Welsh. Wilson, McTominay, Conway. Gannon Doak, Robbie Orr. Thought he was offside, actually. Robertson. Pulls it back. Corner. McTominay. Welsh. Almost. I see now Welsh has got himself too far forward, hasn't he? Oh, it's cleared away. Great defending. Here's Conway. You know, busting a gut to get in the box? No. Loads of highlights this half, isn't there? Giving the ball away again. Oh, that's a great pass. Great save. Right, let them have their second goal. Great cross. Robbie Orr at the back post. That's 5. Oh, I would 5-2 to be Iceland right now. It's only half time. Right, who can rest? Who do we want to have a look at? Billy Gilmore for McTominay? I think. Take a look. That'll be the main change, won't it? And then if Wilson gets his hat trick, if Euro gets his hat trick, we'll bring Shankland on. And we get Doige on as well for Robertson, I suppose. Ooh. Sloppy goal to concede that, isn't it? Whose fault is it? I mean, it's partly Welsh's fault for being miles out of position. And he gets the touch on it. And then, yeah. I mean, we haven't got another right back to bring on. That's the problem. So it's not like I can sort of like bring him off. Unless we go 3 at the back. Evening, Blake. How are you, buddy? Who are you? What have you done with TJ? 5 goals at half time. I know. With Scotland as well. Airborne, appreciate the resubs, my friend. Very, very kind indeed. Oh, Gannon Doak nearly with an absolute worldie. Let's put Liam Morrison in at centre back. Gilmore's not having a great time. Bring Gannon Doak off for gold. Welsh just as a normal fullback, I think, actually, rather than getting them coming inside. And then Doige can go on. Can we get Miller? Let's put Lennon Miller in. No, we can't. Banger music late night in the evening. Thank you. Thank you, Amoxicillin. Try and keep the beats going, right? Try and keep the tunes going. 3 goals against. I know, Veggie. That's the thing. Like, defensively, very poor. And not great goals either. Like, poor goals to concede, aren't there? I appreciate the fall there, Moxer. Nice ball in. Gold. Robbie Orr makes it 6. 6-3. Wow. Dan, who needs a defence with this attack? This is the question, isn't it? I think it's partly Iceland aren't very good defensively, and we're not very good defensively. We've been far more clinical up front. Great ball. Conway, what a ball. What a goal. Oh. That should have been a goal, shouldn't it? Like, that volleyed cross. put it on a plate for Robbie Yeo. He scored harder goals than that. Conway. Is someone flagging? What's that? Offside, possibly. Okay, we need to find some Wonder Kid defenders. We need to find a goalkeeper and a right back. And eventually, Andy Robertson's going to retire. Where does John McGinn fit back in here? That's the question. Hayden Hackney's been great. Lewis Ferguson has had a bit of a rest. Great ball. Rory Wilson's hit the post. He should have had his hat trick. Right, there we go. 6-3. I'll have a bit of that. Beautiful. Ooh, that was fun. Okay, that keeps us where we need to be now, right? So, second in the group stage. Croatia and Serbia drew, so that helps us as well. Yeah. And we've also managed to negate our goal difference issue from the first match, so everything eventually has worked out for the best. So that is brilliant. That's much better than we were initially planning was going to happen there. So what I suggest we do now then. So let's quickly say thank you for hanging with us tonight. Genuinely enjoyed it. We've pulled some cracking cards out tonight, so let's enjoy all that. Same again tomorrow. Why not? Let's do it tomorrow. I'll see if I can get some more cards. Mr. J's not listening, so it should be fine. We'll do that. Go and give Mr. Maggio some love. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you all. It's been fun tonight. Mixed bag as always, but off to go see Mr. Maggio. Take care of yourselves, everyone. We'll see you all tomorrow. Take it easy. Have a good one.